Ashland City news comes out slow and serious. Wouldn't it be great if it came out fast and fun? This is why I've invented the 5-minute Ashland Town Hall. All right, it's Friday, March 27th, and today we're going to talk about things you can still do during a pandemic. All right, another episode of the 5-minute Ashland Town Hall with Julie Akins here. She's going to be here. Woo! Today's episode, we're going to talk about how to help each other out in these coronavirus days. Coronavirus help just how to be a better person. Within the confines of your 6 feet, don't touch each other thing. What do you got, Julie? I heard a couple of ideas you told me, and I have not heard the teddy bear one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I've got a couple ideas. One, let's bring back Victory Gardens because we don't know what's going to happen in terms of food supply down the road if this goes on and on and on, and we don't know when this ends. So start tilling that ground up. And
now, for those of us who were not alive during one of the first 2 world wars, Victory Garden is what again, Julie?
During my tenure in 1908, this is what I did. So Victory Garden was this idea where people would plant food and they would share it with each other, and the actual bulk food would go to support the troops overseas. So the idea was like, let's create some resilience in communities where people planted gardens and shared with each other in community. So that's my idea again. I'm not alone. Lots of people are in this Victory Garden movement. And all it means is just plant your garden and be thinking about sharing your food down the road. And also, if you can, with proper social distancing and being outside, involve other people in helping you plant your garden and, create community around this, because you can be outside gardening together. You can be 6 feet apart. I can be planting my row of beets over here, and you can be doing your kale over there. We could be in the same yard and
bring your own trowel. Everyone has their own shovel. You show up with gloves and shovel.
Yeah, and just see what you can do, because this food will be necessary down the road, and we can share with each other, which is just the best way to do this. So there's that. There are people who are doing this really cute thing of putting like exotic little stuffed animals either in their windows or in their yards. And then when parents take their children for walks around the block, they can do little treasure hunts and look for like the alligator or the bear or so it's something where children can have their imagination engaged, and parents who walk by that house and see that somebody has put something out can be like, oh, that's somebody who cares about my kids and about me. And it's a way to just support each other in community. It's very tender.
Right. So when kids grow up and become teenagers and they go, let's egg a house, they'll go, let's get that. And they'll go, no, that was the one had a bear in the window. I like them. Let's egg the next door neighbor's house. So it's also that.
So cynical, Jim.
No. I was thinking, what would I do? Oh, yeah. Not egg that house.
Yeah. So that's going on. Let's see. Victory Gardens, little bears in the windows. People are doing puzzle exchanges, which is pretty cute. They're doing, I saw this on Nextdoor. They're like, hey, I finished my puzzle. I wiped it down, put it in a plastic bag. I'll trade with you if you have a puzzle. So, which is kind of a way of staying alive with each other. There's Nextdoor and some other organizations that are coming forward that are just offering their help. Hey, if you need me to pick something up and drop it on your porch, I'll do that for you. Yeah. These are all good ways to stay engaged in the way that we can. And then, of course, for those who just, you can't donate goods, but if you want to donate money, the good people at Southern Oregon Jobs with Justice, who are doing the warming shelter I'm involved in, and 3 of the meals a week, they don't get really any government aid. So these folks need some money. So please help them out so they can buy.
Am I going to be putting an online link right now somewhere?
That would be great.
To donate? It's probably better than physically walking in with a check or a bag full of nickels or something. Yeah.
I mean, you could drop one off on Friday for the community piecemeal at 4:00 at Shepherd's Way Church at 5th and East Main. But you can also just send them a check in the mail. So those are good folks who need your help. Whoops.
Is that yours?
Isn't that embarrassing? My phone just went off there.
My phone ring is way worse than that. So
sorry, my bad. I have it volume.
Maybe that was the timer for our 5 minutes.
Oh, maybe so.
Oh,
what do you think? Should I stop?
No, what else you got? Anything else? You want to wrap up with an
anecdote? Just let's keep let's keep hope alive. Let's keep each other in mind. Let's keep taking walks and petting dogs and looking at birds and squirrels and noticing the blooms and absolutely smelling the fresh air and realizing that the planet is still going on. We're scared. We're human beings.
Right.
We feel under attack by a pandemic. We are under attack by a pandemic. But you know what? There's still life happening. There's still wonderful things happening. And we will get through this and it will get better. And
Right.
plant your garden today, darn it.
Right. And let's face it, we live in Ashland. It's not so bad. Pretty nice place to be in a pandemic. Ashland, where you want to be during a pandemic. I'm working on catchphrases. We'll figure it out. All right. Thank you, Julie. All right. We'll try this again. It was very fun. Bye.